Hey, it's me, the Death Stick dealer. And before you ask, I know you can't see my face, but at least you can hear my voice, so that's something. I'm gonna save the face reveal for another subscriber special. That's just another good reason to subscribe. But what I will do is that since I just recently hit 100 subscribers, I'm gonna give you a LEGO Studio tour, and I'm gonna be showing you my LEGO collection and also where I do my recording. So let's begin. Alright, so here's an overview of the room. And let's start in the middle. Sorry for the mess, by the way. But yeah, let's start in the middle and then I'll work around. So yeah, this is the sort of center table. And I make a lot of sort of mocs here. Like currently I've got this First Order versus Resistance battle. It's not like a proper one because it's not grounded on like giant base plates. I've only got sort of little bits of base plate. But yeah, so you can kind of see that. Then I also do some stop motions up here, like the entire 501st stop motions I did on this table. So, yep. Then we also have a sneak peek of a upcoming stop motion. So you can look at that and see if you can guess what it is. But yeah, that's all for the middle table. Now let's go around. So yeah, I've got a couple tubs in this new shelf. There's a Christmas scene up here. I just got the shelf, so there's not many things on there. Then moving on, we have a Resistance ships up here. Just some bits, and then I have an old relic. The Lego Knights Kingdom. Yep, then there's a house from the Christmas stop motion as well. Then we have the barren wasteland of bricks that I just sort of rummage through if I ever need anything. Moving over here to the shelf. This is my main display shelf. Got some lights behind it. Here is all the minifigures that aren't to do with Star Wars that I'm not currently using or aren't currently being sorted. All my Star Wars figures that aren't currently being used or displayed somewhere else. And I just got a bunch of other sets as well. Oh, there's the ship from Republic Sky, and speaking of that, there's the two fighters here. I just keep them just in case. Got some other little things up here. And if you're confused as to why there's this big jumble of... Okay, sorry for that, the battery for the camera just died, so I had to go and recharge it. But anyway, where was I? Ah yes, these random jumble of bricks, you'll see what's so special about them when I go into dark mode. Yes, because there are quite a few lights scattered around. And then over here is my First Order base, so what I do to display my armies, or at least most of them, is I create them bases and I sort of display them throughout. And there's not much in the First Order base because most of it is being used over there, but if you just imagine all of that placed here and sort of people like walking down the corridors, and that's what it looked like. But yeah, anyway, there's this table now, and this is the clone base. So you can see I've got all my clones except for the few 501st ones which are up there. I've got a barracks, and this also is hooked up with lights, as you can see, like with some of the wires. And yeah, there's like the exterior command post. Oh, and there's me. There's Klaus. That's him there. Alright, then there's just this little trench as well that I sometimes put some people on. Planning to use that in a stop motion in the future. Here's a little centerpiece, like some art, which is just above this table. Then here I have the droid base, and yes, that is the Lockwood estate from the Jurassic World set. But yeah, here are all of my battle droids. And the thing is, all of these droids from here on forwards, they are actually all fake. I just use them to make them look like a bigger army, so only that little bit there are all real. And of course the people like in there. But yeah, and also underneath here are not all but some of my boxes. But the thing with these boxes is that I have boxes inside those boxes. Like as you can see here, there's a box, but inside is another box. And with some of those bigger sets, there are boxes inside boxes inside boxes. Just think of them like those Russian dolls, you know, like how they've got more dolls inside of them. Stuff like that. And this is my sorting unit. The reason why it looks sort of messy and rainbows because I sort by piece type and not by colour. I sort of have in certain drawers multiple pieces that are similar to each other. Like this one just says big plates, so any sort of big plates I put in there. Currently low because I'm using quite a few of them. Oh yeah, 2x2 to 4 started, so you find 2x2s, 2x3s and 2x4s in there. And I also have some very interesting names, like there's long pointy, I've got stuff 1, big triangles. Yep, some of the names are pretty inventive. Wait, this is sort of my main recording studio. This is where I do most of the recording for my stop motions. Have the big lamp. There's also just another sneak peek for an upcoming stop motion which I'm working on. Should be coming out pretty soon. Yep. Not to do with Star Wars this time. But yeah. Got the advent calendar from this year. Got some more boxes as well down here. And also I have this little drawer that comes out and I can put more things on top of there. So, yeah. It's my tripod. Another tripod. Then here is just a bunch of drawers. At the top I got some brick separators, some freebies, things like that. And here would be a lot of plants and sort of mountain things, but I'm using quite a few of them over there. So it's pretty empty. This isn't empty, however. Here are all of my 1x2 masonry bricks, and as you can probably tell with my stop motions, they're my favourite piece. I use them all the time. But yeah, I have them already built into pillars so that half the job is already done for me. And then I got some other pieces down there. Some Republic symbols, some control panels, things like that. And this empty one would usually have base plates, but I'm currently using quite a few of them, as you can tell. And down here would be some backgrounds, but likewise with everything else that's currently being used. But I do have this, I'm not sure exactly what to call it, but I put it over the lamp to make the light dimmer. Here, I'll show you. See how it sort of dims the light? Normal, dim. So yeah, if there's like maybe a sunset, sunrise, I can pour that over the lamp and then make the lamp go at an angle down here like this. This is basically the sun. And yeah, make like a cool sunset effect. I still need to use that. But yep. Anyway, now to go into night mode. Okay, so we're about to go into dark mode. Wrong switch. I should know. Alright, so here's some of the lights, like for the Christmas one. Sorry that it's a bit dark. My phone isn't that good with it being dark. There are the lights. Speaking of lights, here is my first order transporter all lit up. There we go. So it's like on the inside. The engines light up. So there's a cockpit. Then over here, sorry again that you can't really see much, but there's like the sort of main area, I guess. Oh, you really can't see that, can you? But the back to tank lights up. And probably can't see it, but there's a light showing the front. In fact, I might just pop up a couple of pictures after I show you this. But one thing that should pop up is, you know those bricks I was showing you before? Well, if I get the controller for those lights, which is over here, then I can change it to blue mode. And what happens is that some of the pieces then begin to glow. Again, you can't, in fact you can hardly see this, so I'm going to pop up a couple of pictures, because pictures turn out really well. So yeah, I'll show you what those look like. So yeah, that's basically the end of the tour. Hopefully you enjoyed. Now you know what some of my life is like collecting Lego and recording. Thank you again so much for 100 subscribers. The next stop is going to be 200 subscribers, and I have plenty more ideas for upcoming stop motions. Some are currently in shooting, as you saw, and some are currently in pre-production, and one I'm just about to start writing a script for. So stay tuned. There are plenty more stop motions coming. Thank you.